Excellency Amina Mohammed, Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Honorable Minister, Aret Sudan, Nono Chair of African Regional Forum on Sustainable Development, Dr. Vera Songwe, Executive Secretary of the Economic Commission for Africa, honorable ministers here present, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start off by confirming what Amina Mohammed said. I want to confirm that I'm very comfortable on the stage here. Outnumbered, 1 to 4, including the moderator-in-chief, and you know, somebody might argue that that's not gender equality, but it is, because I know you'll find out soon that maybe somewhere else on stage it is just 5 men without a woman at all. So if you take 1 to 4 here and then 5 men there, I think it is not a bad balance. I am pleased to join you today to open the 8th session of the Africa Regional Forum on Sustainable Development. First, allow me to welcome you to Rwanda. We are happy to host you. I also wish to thank the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa under the leadership of Dr. Vera Songwe for the good work being done to advance our continent's development. Over the years, Africa has made significant progress to tackle socio-economic challenges. However, the COVID pandemic has slowed development gains, and in some cases reversed that progress that had been made. But we have to look for the silver lining in this crisis. Throughout our response, we can build an Africa that is greener and more resilient with the Sustainable Development Goals and Agenda 2063 as our blueprint. The truth is that we were off track in achieving these targets even before the pandemic in some cases. Instead of being a setback, pandemic response and recovery can be used as a springboard to speed up progress and innovate smarter ways to invest in human capital development. Allow me to mention 3 specific actions for your consideration. First, Africa must build mutually beneficial partnerships to strengthen its capacity to manufacture vaccines and pharmaceuticals. The Economic Commission for Africa has been working on this for some time in the context of the African Continental Free Trade Area. Africa CDC and AUDA NEPAD have jointly led the way on the need for the African Medicines Agency, which has now come into force. And last year, African CDC brought together key stakeholders in the partnership for African vaccines manufacturing. This initiative laid the groundwork for BioNTech's commitment to produce mRNA vaccines end-to-end in Ghana, Senegal, and Rwanda, starting later this year. Second, Africa should prioritize domestic resource mobilization to finance its development, particularly for national health systems. Progress has already been made for domestic health financing on our continent, and we should build on this momentum. Lastly, to support Africa's green growth, the African Continental Free Trade Area should be used to promote the adoption of sustainable technologies and infrastructure. To achieve the SDGs and Agenda 2063, the goals need to be integrated in our national planning frameworks, and it won't happen on its own. It is essential to have strong mechanisms to monitor progress and quickly adjust implementation. I commend this forum for showcasing the benefits of voluntary national and subnational reviews. Building the Africa we want is up to us. We have to own and lead the process and support one another. That's why these two development agendas are so important. It's about ensuring the stability and prosperity of our continent so that our young people can have the future they deserve. I hope that your deliberations in the coming days will set the tone for Africa's position ahead of the high-level political forum on sustainable development. Before I end my remarks, once again, I want to thank you, Deputy Secretary General of the UN, Dr. Amina Mohammed, for your contribution to this continent and through the UN to the global community on many agendas that were mentioned earlier, and thank you for your presence here. Once again, I thank all of you for gathering here in our capital. Feel at home and come back very often. I thank you for your kind attention.